guys, so my name is Sophia and this is my first video on my channel. I'm really excited about it. I have been making videos. I used to have a Kindle when I was in like 7th grade. I'm now going to be a senior in college this upcoming fall. But I thought it would be fun to just do like a quick little chatty get ready with me as I kind of tell you things about me so that you know who you're watching. So if you are excited or interested, keep on watching. I'm gonna do my makeup. This is my like everyday makeup as of recent. Usually, since I have like longer hair, I sometimes will put it up. I have some like headbands. These are fun from like Caxi, who is like my favorite hair accessory people. I'll link them down below because they're great. But I'm just gonna use this. This is what I put my hair on this morning. So I like to just do like a lower pony. Also, this bruise on my arm is from giving platelets last week, so that's why. It's not like a weird thing or anything. I used to wash my face actually. This is not very interesting, but whatever. I used to wash my face with the Garnier micellar water, this yellow one, but then it ran out basically. So now in the mornings I've been just like splashing cold water on my face and then applying my moisturizer, which this is the one I use if anyone is curious. But yeah, that's it. So now I've already done that, so now I'm just gonna go in. I've been using this since it's summertime, a nice little SPF and like with a little tint too, so I've been really liking this, and it was like $13. One thing about me that people know is that I don't like to spend a lot of money on things. Like when people are like, oh, it's just $15, like I'm very cautious about that. Maybe it's just because I'm in college or whatever, but and then I just squeeze a bit on. That's like a little bit more than I usually do, but that's fine. Or it's just generally. And then I found that I need to like work it into my hands before I apply it to my face, like that. And then I just go like this. There's also a mirror right in front of me, so if I look up, that's kind of what I'm doing, is like making sure I'm blending it all together. As I said before, my name is Sophia. I am the second oldest of 6, so I have 5 siblings. I have an older sister, a younger sister, and 3 younger brothers. So it's definitely it's something going on, but I love it. Like I love being in a big family. I'm gonna rinse my hands, but yeah, I love it. It's so fun. Next I'm gonna do my brows. I like to use this is a little elf brush, and I kind of brush them up and over. I was naturally gifted with better brows, as people have said to me, so I would not, honestly this is not very much of my makeup routine, it's just me doing things, trying to like film as I do things. But anyways, back to the siblings. I love it. I love being the second oldest. It's kind of fun. I really enjoy it. It's always fun to like see my siblings excel. Like my younger sister just graduated high school, and so that was really wild and just like so cool to see. I have siblings sounds like a lot, but honestly I'm just so used to it that I don't feel like I have a crazy amount of siblings, which is nice. I was born in December of 2001 on the 4th of December. I love my birthday actually. I never had a person in grade school or even high school, oh no, not high school, just grade school, that had the same birthday as me, like, or had a birthday in December. What they call a cradle Catholic, which means I've been Catholic since birth. Like my family was Catholic, and I just really appreciate my faith. Going to a Catholic high school was just great, and now my university is Catholic technically, so I love that as well. Speaking of college, I am a double major in Catholic studies and then exercise science, so I love to work out. It's very fun for me. I love weightlifting, I love Pilates, I love doing bar things. So danced for 11 years. So yeah, I've just always been an active person, so exercise science has been really cool to like see how the body works, because we all have a body, so it's really cool. Bronzer, sometimes I don't do this step, but in the winter I do, because I live in Minnesota where it's frigid outside and you don't get a lot of sun in the winter time. So I have 2. I think I'm gonna use the cream one today, which is actually a concealer, but it's fine. It's Minnesota, born and raised here. I love it. But yeah, I love being from Minnesota. Okay, I'm gonna do blush. I love blush, so sometimes I go a little ham with it. But speaking of blush and like beauty things, I grew up, when I was younger, I would literally subscribe to like all these beauty gurus and like beauty YouTubers like doing their makeup, and I would always just like see them and I was like, I want to do that. And so I had a Kindle, and Kindles now are like where you read, but they used to be like a tablet, so think like an iPad, I guess, if people don't know what a Kindle is. I had a Kindle Fire, I guess, so technically it was Kindle Fire, and it was a tablet, and I got this like camera app, and I would film videos of myself, and I never posted them. I think I really thought to post them, like it was never like a thing of, oh yeah, I'm gonna like post some videos of myself. Like, I don't know, it's always been fun for me to like film myself. I have wanted to start a YouTube channel for a while. I'm gonna powder my face really quickly because I feel like I get pretty oily, especially in the summer, and that sunscreen kind of makes me look a little oily, so I like to oil. Anyways, I was always so scared to start one because I was like, do people even want to like watch this or whatever? And so I just never did, but here we are. But I feel like recently I've kind of been like, why am I not starting it? Like, I've just seen a lot of things recently. It's like, follow your dreams, and not in like a cliche kind of way, although it kind of is. The Lord's clearly calling you to something. Why are you not responding? And I feel like just very called out when I see those things, so I'm trying to be better about those. I kind of want to put some powder blush on. Some people are probably like, she has a lot of blush. Maybe not. I feel like you can never tell. I like blush a lot, so I'm gonna put a powder blush on top of the cream products that I put on. I'm here starting a YouTube, and I'm really excited. Honestly, I feel like I'm just gonna do a lot of vlogs. I think that's like what I love watching, is like people's vlogs. I feel like it'd be fun to do those, or I don't know, but I would love to know like what people want to see, so comment below if you have any video ideas. I'm really telling you guys what I'm doing, but I don't know. I've done this makeup routine for so long, I think basically every day. And I commute to college, so like I get up super early, and like you see me in the morning at 6 a.m. Sometimes I don't do all of this, I will tell you that. Like sometimes I just go with like nothing, but this is just fun for me. Sometimes I debate doing mascara because this is such a cute like fun look. I might not do mascara. I will curl my eyelashes today. I had an appointment for my hip. Basically, this is kind of a long story, but I have hip problems. I mean like pretty bad. I had surgery last July, so July 25th, 2022, called hip arthroscopy. And basically what happened, I love how I'm telling this story as I'm like literally looks like a torture device on my eyeball. January of 2022, I felt like a lot of pain in my hip, just like playing volleyball and like all this other stuff, and kind of telling my mom this. I was like, it's not feeling great, and she used to be a massage therapist, so I feel like I can like tell her things. I went to like this one doctor that I've been seeing for a while, and he kind of was like, well, I think it's like your muscles are really tight. I said, great. So he kind of massaged my muscles, and it didn't really get better. And then around Easter time, it was killing me, and so I went in and they took an x-ray and they said nothing's wrong. And I was like, what do you mean nothing's wrong? Like, that was so defeating. Like, I feel for people that don't have answers for anything like medical problems, because it's really hard to like go through life and not have answers to things, because that's what you like, you want to know what's going on, like it's your body and you want to know what's going on with it. Because I mean, this was like causing me a lot of like, I was getting really nauseous during workouts. I was literally like gagging, dry heaving I guess is what it's called. It was kind of rough. I went to like more of an orthopedics place here. I don't know if they're like nationwide, but they took an x-ray. They were like, you have what is called Ahhhh, which is femoral acetabular impingement, and basically what that means is your femur is here, your acetabulum is here. It's like the little part of your hip bone that connects your femur to your hip or whatever, and allows its like socket to move. Put a picture and like show you what I'm talking about. Ahhhh, so normal it's like allows whatever, but for an Ahhhh it's either your femur is like has a little more bone growth, so it's preventing movement and range of motion, or it's your femur has more bone, so one of them has more bone growth, or it could be both I think in some cases. And for mine, I think it was more of the acetabulum. For me, the problem was I think you tore your labrum, which is the joint that sits on your acetabulum. So it's called your acetabular labrum, and basically it's like I think you tore some of that, because with all that bone growth it's moving and trying to get movement, and so it's like kind of cutting that joint. And so he said, we're gonna get an MRI. Got an MRI, full tear, so my part of my labrum was like literally hanging off fully. And So he's like, we can have surgery. He's like, it's not a necessary surgery. So like what that means is like, I'm not gonna die if I don't have the surgery. But like, he's like, because you are active and you want to be active, you should probably have the surgery. But like, obviously it's up to you. I was like, great. I'm gonna drink some coffee. Look at my cute mug that I thrifted. I'm obsessed with it. It's so cute. I love thrifting, by the way. So I'm thinking of doing like thrift with me's. I think it'd be so fun. I thrifted this shirt, not my shorts, but not that you can see. Can you see my shorts? I'm in my bathroom. That's where I get ready, but I'm gonna just stand. These are my shorts. This is my outfit. You can't really tell. Under Armour shorts, and then this cute little chaps United States flag. That's all. Anyway, I'm so scatterbrained. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so had surgery. Woke up in immense pain because yeah, it was horrible. I had like a hip brace that I still have, and then I did crutches. Then I did PT. It was on Monday, and I started PT on Friday, but it was very like minimal, just trying to like get movement again, and so it's like waking up again. Also, sorry if you hear, oh my gosh, sorry if you hear like noise. I live at home. I love it. It saves money. It's great, but my bathroom is downstairs, like my room is too. I hear everything, so hopefully it's not too bad. I'm gonna put some chapstick on actually. Vaseline. I'm not an Aquaphor galley. I used to be. Now I'm a Vaseline girl, and I think it's better. PT, and the PT was fine at first, but then it got bad, and it just like wasn't increasing. The lady said, I feel like my strength is there, but I said I might like have great balance because of like dance, but I said I'm not getting better, I feel like, and I don't know like how to help this. And stopped PT in December. Mind you, you're supposed to start running in 12 weeks, so keep that in mind. And then I just kept having pain, and for a while there I was just like, whatever. I went into one doctor and he was like, you just have a lot of scar tissue. He's like working on my hip, and when I tell you it was horribly painful, I mean it was horribly painful. Like it was so bad. Like imagine you have this like big bruise on your hip, okay? Because that's where he's working, I guess. And you have massive bruise, okay? It hurts to like even tap it. And imagine someone like pushing into them. That's like what I could tell you kind of felt like. So then I went to him again, and he was like, yeah, it should be fine. But I was like, I don't think it is, because I'm still like in a lot of pain. Basically, long story short, now I'm seeing this other provider, and it's been going really well. I have a lot of adhesions. It's like a web like structure, and it's trying to protect my body. So it's like my body's protective mechanism. It like compensates, because it's like, oh, your hip, or like there's just imbalances in your body, you know, you're not fixing them, so we're just gonna like make do with what we have, and we're gonna protect you. So it's sweet of the body, but it's also hurtful. So now I'm going to the doctor to kind of break apart those, and I just had an appointment today. It was horrible. He worked on my adductor, which if you don't know what your adductors are, they're like the inner thigh. You can't even see my thigh, but it's fine. The inner thigh muscles, those are your adductors, because they adduct, bring your limbs close to the midline. The exercise side's gonna be. So yeah, he worked on that, and then one of my glute, and it was rough, but we're here. So that's my story of my hip. It's been a long journey, almost a year. Actually, well, it has been a year, but almost a year since my surgery. It's been a lot of ups and downs, so probably be talking about that a lot in my vlogs, because not a lot, but like it is something big, pretty big in my life. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me in this crazy rambly video. Two things you'll know about me is I talk very fast and I ramble, so hopefully there was some sense of not about me, and hope to see you guys soon. Yeah, comment down below things you want to see from me. I'll try to be like posting and you know a lot, so that you guys can see a lot of content from me. But yeah, see you later. Bye.